Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today it's the rubber match of this three-game series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Chris Sale will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen.
Set to get his day started, Ramos, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Jordan comes up with it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, winner go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. O'Neill is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning Game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk is there. 1 down. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Row. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Terrence Jordan is on deck. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in, Terrence Jordan. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position. The minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Come on now, one time. Get a piece. Let's go. Wait for the pitch. Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Come on. Let it fly right here. Hey, come on now. Let's go.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Hey, 2 away now.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left for the Red Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So striding in, Victor Roach, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2-0's the count. Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
3-1 to him now. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Come on now.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Roach on at first, nobody out. This one skied out toward right. Chasing after it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on ball. Elias go in on ball. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0.
Hey, nobody away.
Into the box, number 18, hitting
Leading
just a
off
bit
for
over the
Red
Mendoza
Sox,
line on the year.
the designated hitter, number 18.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
1-1 to count.
Let's go.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, one time, right now.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tyler O'Neill.
First pitch on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. At the plate, Jonathan Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jonathan.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third.
Here, let's go. Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go. Hey, we got 2. What do you say?
Here's the 1-0. Line hard toward right center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Still 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. Into the box now, Andrew Susac, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. This one's down to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 18 hits in 38 ABs. One home run. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. In now, Ramos.
The batter, number 31.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him in front.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Well, maybe get the pitch up there.
The 1-2. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2 is foul right side. Another 1-2 delivery. Count still at 1-2.
No, that's foul. Come on, big dog, get the pitch.
The 1-2. Well, hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
That a way to find that sweet spot right there.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
For the Orioles, the third baseman, Steve Gonzalez.
Into the box, Steve Gonzalez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Now batting, Franklin Barreto, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This year against right-handed pitching, Barreto is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2 balls and a strike to count. Hit high and deep to right center. Ramos giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Terrence Jordan. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. One out, nobody on.
Stay through it. Let's go. Try it.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 2-0 count. The pitch. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Jordan, base runner at first with one out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Turn two. Get the first one.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Hey, see it up and drive.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Coming to the plate now, number 18. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll dive back in.
Yeah, we got one. All right, this is you. This is you. Let's go.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one. On the year, number 18 is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. And that will become out number 2. Now at the plate, Tyler O'Neill. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Let's go.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, baby.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
Center fielder.
In now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here we go.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The set and the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fouled off.
Let's go now, one time.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, let's go, big fella. We be right here.
Here's the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
He's set. The 3-2. Fouled away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles nothing. Leading off the inning, Steve Gonzalez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in it. We're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. They'll probably have to challenge him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Victor Roach. He drew a walk his first time up.
Victor Roach.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Toward third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, and even after the bubble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And that misses inside 1-0.
Get on it. Hey, here we go, big guy. Waiting for yours.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Roach arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Ready once again, Franklin Barreto. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Wright has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Digging in and looking for more, Terrence Jordan, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Harrison Bader. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Sale's ready. Here's the 2-1. Foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A ball and a strike. Out toward the alley in right center. He's around first, heading for 2.
Hey, no runner, cut it.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box now, Rendell. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the 0-1. 1-1.
Lane 11. Come on, big guy. Come on, buddy.
Fouled off.
Hey, come on, guys. Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready now for Baltimore. Andrew Susac. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Let it fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Let's go. All right, let's win.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Orioles nothing. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Rafael.
Low for ball one.
We got no
1-0.
out.
Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And there's one down now. Next will be the designated hitter, number 18. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes.
See it rip it up there.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your
5
pitch and let
runs,
it
6
rip.
hits,
Go.
and no errors for the Red Sox to this point.
1-1-1.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Tyler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, let it rip right here.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Man at first after the 2-out walk.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
He's running. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
The 0-2 once more. And it's fouled away.
Let it rip right here.
The next 0-2. In the dirt here. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Seared down the first baseline. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
No runner. No runner. Come home.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, that's a tough play for any first baseman. You're trying to hold that runner on, and you have to make a diving attempt to try to knock that ball down.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting by the batter right there, trying to make the first baseman be in 2 places at once.
Daniel Brito is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Still 1-2.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Good one right here.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Here's another 1-2.
Stand up, stand up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll throw home with it, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In now for the O's, Ramos. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sale sets. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
A ball and a strike now.
Let's go, Red Sox.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
One out. Got one. Straight up.
Popped up. Devers has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Digging in, Jonathan Scope. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jonathan Scope.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Don't want to forget about him.
Hey, get ahead right here.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
2 down now. 2 down.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bogaerts is off of first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. O'Neill waits on it, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Red Sox on top, 5-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Jonathan Morales. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The catcher, Jonathan.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Nobody down here.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
Andrew Benintendi.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Oh, 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Terrence Jordan, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Rafael Devers is on deck. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Coming to the plate now, Rafael Devers. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
Go, guys. Come on. Hey, take a rip if you can. Here you go, baby.
The 2-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Roach over to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-zip.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Number 18.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Speed up and drive it, huh? Come on, guys.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Here now the 2-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him as they push this lead up to 9 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
No balls and 1 strike.
And plays at 1 now.
The windup and the 0-1. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Orioles nothing.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Victor Roach.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball 2. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Sail into the windup. Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Harrison Bader. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So a good pitch there to get the out, and with that we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
1 strike.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Orioles nothing. Donnie Hart enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 57.
Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Ready with the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And it's fouled away.
Easy out, plays it first.
Here's another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
We got no outs here. Hey, get a good one here right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Striding in, Daniel Brito. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Hey, one pitch right here. One out. We got one here.
2-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, I need you right here. One time.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Strike out right now. Let's go, baby.
Fouled away.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in now, Jonathan Morales.
The catcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, nice pitches. Get yours.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Susak. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of it right there.
Hit down the third baseline. Devers fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Andrew.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Outside, 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Franklin Barreto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Franklin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, see it. Rip it. Here you go.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 down now. 1 down.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Ramos. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in, Terrence Jordan. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Go for a good one now.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 9-0 lead. So digging in now, Ramos starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swung on and missed, 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Barreto's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding into the box, Steve Gonzalez.
The 3rd baseman.
Ready with his 100th pitch of the ballgame. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to him now. In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, we got one.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Ground first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. This is line to left. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had for the great pitching so far in this one.
2 out, nobody on. Big swing by Scope now, and the ball traveling well to left field. And it's off the green monster.
That a boy, way to swing the bat.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms, that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
No hits to this point. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.